Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about monarchies. So, what is a monarchy? A monarchy is a form of government in which a person, the monarch, aka the king, aka the emperor, the queen, the prince, rules as the head of state for the rest of their lives. And then their offspring, their descendants, or their family members, kind of, they are the next in line if the king or the queen dies, right? So, and they only get kicked out of office if the people revolt or a coup d'etat happens or if there's a revolution or something like this. So monarchy can be divided into two types of monarchy, right? The first one is a absolute monarchy and the second one is a constitutional monarchy. So what's the difference? An absolute monarchy is a monarchy in which the government type is more autocratic, it's more authoritative, it's more uh, stricter in the sense that the monarch has absolute power over the government, has absolute power over the legislature, the justice system, the bureaucracy, the departments, the different councils inside the nation state. The monarch has absolute uh, say so about all those matters. And examples of absolute monarchs are emperors of Japan, emperors of China, the medieval kings and queens of Europe, Eurasia, the uh, in today's world, the Vatican City, uh, the Islamic states, the Emirates, such as UAE, United Arab Emirates, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Emirates of or Emiratis of Sharjah, um, the African kingdom. I think that Aswatini, the African country Aswatini, Brunei, right? Oman. So these countries are absolute monarchs. Or you could call them executive monarchies. Okay, executive monarchies. That's also another name, right? Now you have constitutional monarchies. So constitutional monarchies are also known as limited, parliamentary, or democratic monarchies. So they're a form of monarchy in which the power of the throne, the power of the crown is reduced and is given more to the state officials, the different board members, the cabinet, the president, or the prime minister, and that group of people sort of rule over the nation state more than the emperor. The emperor or the king, the monarch, sort of just becomes a figurehead, a symbolic figure, or a, a showman, right, of a past monarchy, or they only, at most, they can only delegate certain powers, or they can only execute certain commands or certain legislative uh, movements or actions or whatever. Okay, so these are the sort of differences between the absolute monarchy and the constitutional monarchy, right? So the monarchy in the constitutional monarchy, they have a limited power, but they are still following the hereditary power, the hereditary line from their forefathers or from the royal blood, right? So they're still not voted in. They're still following the royal lineage. And constitutional monarchies today, examples of this could be UK, which is the most famous and uh, has lordship over a lot of different countries, has uh, monarchical, is that even a word, has royal influence over a lot of different countries, such as Canada. Canada was under Queen Elizabeth, and now is under the next ruler. Maybe I think that's King Charles or whatever his name is. And then the Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Um, I'm not sure if Denmark is in line, but Denmark is a constitutional monarchy. The other constitutional monarchies are Papua New Guinea, Tuvalu, mm, Sweden, Norway. These are the constitutional monarchies, or you could call them ceremonial monarchies or symbolic monarchies, right? Belgium, Jamaica, Antigua, and Barbuda. or Barbuda. I don't know how to say it. Indonesia, Spain, right? The Danish realm. I said Denmark, right? So that includes the Faroe Islands. That includes the Faroe Islands and wow, I think one of the birds is nesting. And Greenland, Greenland, right? So those are the forms of monarchy that are currently constitutional or ceremonial in nature. So two types of monarchy: absolute monarchy, constitutional monarchy, or you could call them executive monarchy and or ceremonial monarchy or symbolic monarchy. So those are the two types. So pros and cons of a monarch, that's a topic for another day. And next time we're going to be talking about another form of government. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you soon.